Ayo, now we're good to go. We're live both on Twitch and YouTube. F5. F5. Chupta, what are you doing? I'm declining you. I hate that button so much. I hate that button. But now I have to get used to look at you guys. And I don't know where to look without it being cringe. Because this is cringe. This, if I'm looking like a bit under the camera, is that good? Someone tell me, for fuck's sake. um Okay, that works. This could work. We do it again. I'm looking here. This is not cringe, hopefully. This, I know this is probably super cringe. This shouldn't be. Is that fine? Can I hear Viper talking something? What did Viper say? Which dramas? Which dramas? Because there were dramas behind closed doors. And they're the same Nana. And there was the drama with the players not like the eligibility. Yeah. What did Viper say? Now I'm curious. Well, over. Spill the tea. Yeah, links. Honestly, I hope it's over. So, like we said in the admin decision, this was something that we talked over for days. Like, and all the admins and myself, because like I can't say all the admins, I'm not an admin. So the admins and me had very split opinions. Even like Nili was part of those discussions as well. We came to this conclusion that we thought, of course, to be best for the tournament and the AoE scene as a whole. Not for one team, not for two teams, not for three teams. Yeah. 17, like, some people, in my opinion, were completely unreasonable with this. Conclusion that ad break. Bah. Okay. I'm holding the door. Can someone go and type in the YouTube chat for me to see if I can read in here the YouTube chat in the same So yeah, hey, otter legs. Hey. Okay, it does work. Now, guys, YouTube chat doesn't get ignored anymore. Look at me chatting. I need to give Chuptop mods permission on YouTube. I don't know how. I like streaming on YouTube is some yeah. It's good, Chupta. I promise it's good. So every tournament we will have some of these things. So we will have some of these dramas, some of these people that I don't know. Hey, Dizzle! Dizzle! Is Dizzle Kitty the same as my Dizzle? My Dizzle that I was thinking to give VIP the other day from Twitch, Dizzle? No, Chupta, you're fine. You're fine. But it sucks to say that it completely ruined my entire enthusiasm for the tournament. When I say completely, I mean right now talking with you guys, like we're gonna have the first set in like 2 days, 2 hours, for fuck's sake. Yeah, this has caused me a lot of stress. haven't been able to sleep during the night because like I accept like opposed, sorry, from other people. I can't just like detach myself completely and just like move on with my day. I just can't. I'm not like that. So this will eat at me no matter what the decision would have been. Like we talked different punishments. We talked price pool reduction. We talked disqualification. We talked this, we talked that. I think any of those harsh punishments would have been a really bad start of the tournament. An even worse one than this one. Because like, yeah, this one was a big concern for a lot of the people involved. Just if you don't know, okay, so like am I starting from the beginning then? You're not in the Discord. I just assume you're in the Discord and you saw it. Hey struggler. Hey. Yeah, so like even right now they're now everyone is asking for a third division. My message in the organization chat was no third division. My vote is no. Straight up. I kind of changed my mind afterwards. Like if the people from the community want a third division and Nerfox wants to take care of that, like they're probably going to be happy with that. But I was like, no third division. Like people don't want a team game tournaments if they're behaving like this. They don't deserve one, honestly. Like I don't know how else to put it. But okay, I'll take it from the beginning. TLDR. There were a list of requirements because like now I have to explain this entire situation from the position of from a host position. I can't give you too much of my personal opinion. I will tell you when is my personal opinion and it's I'm not coming at you from an admin position. Anyway, not an admin. I'm not an admin. I'm a host. Not an admin. Yeah, so TLDR there were requirements. Some of the requirements were that everyone needs to play 5 1v1s at least in 2026 and some 5 team games. 5 1v1s, 5 team games at the very least in 2026 before the deadline of the signups for seeding purposes. Now, before the deadline, there already was a discussion about how the seeding for the team games for the people that haven't played team games in a while, and they haven't because the ladder is crap. That's the honest truth behind it. There already been discussions about how the ladder that seating doesn't really work. Truth is, we followed the recommended formula in the unified handbook. It's not a seating that we imposed, we decided. It sucks, but until the ladder team game is not fixed, like what's the alternative? To have like an entire other month of like, ladder only? I agree, but I just want your views for improvement. Some changes need to happen to it. Because like right now, it's not accurate. It's not you queue up for a team game. I'm strictly talking team game ladder. You queue up for a team game, you spend 10 minutes in the queue, you're dodged. Anyway, there were 17 players that didn't meet the requirements. 17 players from 9, 10 teams, something like that. And of course, there were people that were sitting in that channel ever since the map pool was released. Boy, starving for drama. Not, like, it's a tournament. There has to be something. So there were people there sitting in the question and feedback channel that already knew that there are going to be players that are not, they didn't check their games. And as soon as we said, okay, registration done, boom, sent. This player doesn't have this player targeting a high profile player. Not a, I don't know, someone from the top 10, let's say. I'm not gonna give the name, whatever. The truth is that at that point, after the registration was done, we were going to re-verify everything. But no, they clawed onto the fact that there's one, and then they found a second. One of the players that were higher profiles, that are from teams, that are big teams, that you know for sure that they're going to be in the top division. So they started to ask for disqualification of these teams. Now, bear in mind that some people that asked for disqualification of these teams had people in their team that didn't have the 4 games played. So 5 games, sorry. Um yeah. 17 players couldn't be bothered playing 10 games in 2026 with several months notice. Actually laughable. So there's a couple of things here to be said. One, absolutely player's fault. Absolutely player's fault, absolutely manager's fault. But they're also like, I can understand. First of all, pro players never read the freaking handbook. So it's just what it is. Pro players never read the handbook. So, like, expecting them to have read that, whatever. I think check-ins should have also been verified from that aspect multiple times. But it was something very hard because there was an issue with the API, from my understanding. So they had to manually verify over 120 people. You can do that every other day, you know. But technically, when someone signs up, you tell them, like, look, your sign up isn't valid because your player doesn't have the games, you know. And yes, Lynx, one of those players was someone from Vitality. It's a tough position because, like, you can disqualify 10 teams, first of all. I feel like starting the tournament with a prize pool reduction, like, dude, Suomi, everyone lost their mind about Suomi being in the tournament and making a comeback, you know. Now, no, okay. So then they asked Sinox, they said, okay, don't disqualify them, but apply a prize pool deduction. Now we would be saying, yo, Suomi, welcome back to the AoE scene. We missed you. Here's 10% prize pool deduction. I don't know, dude. Like it just starts the entire tournament on a bad note. On like I don't know. It already had started, but now here's the thing: the deadline has passed. People still don't have 17 players. Still don't have 5 games, and now you have an army of people that is super annoyed. But like, okay, we read the handbook, we played our games, and why did we do all of that for? And it's understandable, and I can understand that. So that's why we told them, okay, you guys fucked up. What's wrong with that? They didn't read the handbook. I was very heavy against that. I'm not going to go more into details about what I was discussing in the admin team and admin plus me, because again, like, I'm not an admin, but it is unprofessional from the players. But I feel like that would have started the entire tournament on an even worse mood than it already is. So, like, right now, they're starting with a warning, and they still have to play those 5 games. Which, by the way, one of the other players came to me crying yesterday. Came to me that I have to take the other people's shit for 2 days straight. Came to me crying, why do I still have to play those 5 games? Dude, like, are, are you for real? Like, are you serious? Anyway, the frustration of the people that have played their games is understandable. But exactly for them and for their frustration, we still require those 5 games to be played from those 17 players as well before their first set, before their first set that they're playing. Those 5 games have to be played no matter what. But what followed after was something that I didn't I was very upset to read. I was very upset to read from, like, I understand the frustration of everyone else, but I don't know, to be accused of lack of integrity by some people that I'm not gonna bring back even more than, like, I was already mm, I was already holding on to a lot yesterday and the other day before. It wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. I called Hart straight up, Chupta, and Hart said, I'm going to play my games right now. And in 30 seconds after I hang up the phone, Hart went online and played his games. It wasn't hard. Like, he said, sorry, I fucked up. Can I fix this in any way? And I said, play your games right now. And he said, okay. It wasn't hard. Um, you, what's up, Uncle Vinny? Yeah, just play the games. It's not even win. I know, guys. It sounds stupid, but some people really don't play team games, for instance, and it's understandable. Like I said, the ladder is crap, and the seating doesn't make any sense. Like, what's the point? Like, to queue up the ladder to be with a 900 elo that you're just going to be either dropped or endure the lag, or your teammate's gonna resign. And how is that what's dictating the seating for a team game tournament? I don't know. I don't know. Yo, Crime Master, thank you for the follow 2 minutes ago, by the way. Came across your stream again. I heard you're casting a King's Gauntlet event and your game knowledge was great. Looking forward to learning more. Cheers. Cheers. Welcome. We are starting team game tournament tonight. Actually, this is the qualifier. It's in exactly 2 hours. It's going to be a bit tough because I have to admin the set as well. My admins are sleeping. Freaking Europeans. Just kidding. Um, but yeah, I'm going to have to keep the teams in check as well. Um, where streamer located? I'm living in Canada right now. Anyway, to wrap things up, um, like we said in that admin decision, we understand the frustration, and we hear and the players that hear and praise the players that have made the extra effort to read the handbook, to all the rules and everything. In my opinion, and how I see this, is not because they all called it a breach of our own rules, and now it does feel like some of the other players are trying to go out of their way to break the rules, just to show us that, oh, you only broke the rules because it was for those high level players, which when I'm saying high level players, like high profile players, let me put it this way, which is not true. And I don't know, it was a bit heartbreaking to see some of the reactions, like, again, to say, like, to have the integrity of the organizers, admin, host, tarana, tarana, put to question, because in my opinion this was extension. They still have to play those 5 games. Okay, I understand it doesn't impact seating anymore. They fucked up. I don't feel like the breach of the rules was something like not streaming without with a delay, so you can justify cheating, for instance. Like, I feel like there's different types of rule breachment, I guess, with different punishments. Someone that steals a bread doesn't get the same punishment as someone that is a serial killer. Does that make any sense? What's the point of handbook and rules if no one keeps to it? Yeah, but some of these people's suggestions were like, okay, you should have disqualified them. Then what? You need 10 more teams? Extend the deadline for 10 more teams to sign up. Okay, but this, first of all, we don't have that type of schedule. We run on a tight schedule that we made with Microsoft, who's, by the way, sponsoring this tournament. What's the rules afterwards? Do we allow them to sign back if they play their games? Like, do we allow them to sign back or not? So if we do allow them to sign back, what's the point of disqualifying in their first place and not just leave them play their games until the qualifiers? So some people had some loud voices only for the sake of having the loud voice. That's what hurt the most. Someone joined the Discord after, like, yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm not sure. After this was already settling down, someone joined the Discord at 5:24 my time. Technically had the time to read days worth of nonstop messages, so like 2,000 messages, write a wall of text until 5:36. So in 12 minutes, they were able to find the right channel, read to 3,000 messages, 2,000, whatever, how many days worth of messages, process and comprehend everything, put themselves in everyone's situation, and write this wall of text all in 12 minutes, saying how the organization lost the respect of the community. I mean, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I wasn't excited at all. Like I said a couple of times from my desk, like fuck this, and like I just went to take a walk. Hey, Flats, how's it going? Um, I hope so. I hope, because like for me right now, like I'm trying to not let it hold me back too much, if that makes any sense. Sorry about the whatever. It's getting dark and there's barely any light, but it sucked because I came back from Brazil. Like I remember in Brazil, Nilly asked me, "So what are you planning for the league?" And I sat him down and I was like, "Nilly, I'm so freaking hyped. Like I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that." And I'm like, after I arrive in Canada, I'll have so much to work on. And he started to smile and he was like, "Great, I'm happy to see you this way." And God, I think if we would have had a call yesterday and he would have seen my face yesterday, it would have been like, "Oh Jesus Christ." Um, I hope so. I hope we can just move along. But I'm telling you, like I said, like I feel a lot of the players right now, the remaining ones, are like going out of their way to break rules to just prove a point. Like, I'm not mentioning like the slope all of this went into. Like, admins should apologize to Lix for being disqualified. Then, uh, I should apologize to Lix for Lix being disqualified and Ling Yuan Cup. Because those rules were enforced and these ones weren't. When I dared to make, well, not even me, yeah, came to discover that S&M had some like side discussions that don't even want to get into. When he dared to make a comparison with a previous situation where someone else's integrity was questioned as a tournament admin, uh he was answered something like, "Oh, he's deflecting from the real issues." Kind of like, yeah, whatever. Hey, Jay the last through, thank you for the follow. What's this? With streaming with cams now? Yes. League is starting. I have to be professional of that and all of that. Want to stream? I wanted to even put up a shirt, but I said like this old T-shirt will do. It's only like 15 people. At least 5 of those are the same who complain every tournament in every channel. Exactly, Astenox. Now, like I said, I don't want this to pass the fact that I do agree that everyone needs to read the handbook, to read the registration rules, to read everything. I'm gonna say this again. Players fucked up. Players fucked up. But I personally don't think it was that big of a fuck up than people made it. Like, just because a couple of the high profile players were involved escalated up to this. What happens if the 17 players don't play the games before qualis? They can't play that in the event. You can't play your games until you don't. For instance, let's talk Tag. MBL didn't have his games. MBL has 4 players, as Mihai, Sarkuma, MBL, and Sito. If MBL is not until MBL doesn't play his 5 games, he cannot play in the tournament, qualifiers, main event, anything. Trying to be professional in this situation is rough. I would be screaming. I screamed, but I screamed into a pillow. Yep. And I didn't sleep for like 2 nights. And my gastritis is back. Yeah. Maybe it wasn't the right decision. Maybe punishment should have been bigger. But I don't know. I think that decision was the best. I genuinely think that decision was the best for everyone, except probably, of course, the teams that were really against a couple of teams. I can't even say all the teams that were in the tournaments because a lot of them didn't even give a fuck about all of this. Should be bigger next time, especially if it's the same players repeating. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. Fans do want to see top teams compete. Tag, Leon, Vitality, only one with Doubt, only two with Viper. They do. Yeah, now from what you typed there, Tag and Vitality would be out. Technically, no? If we disqualify them. How is it so hard to play 5 ranked team games? Like I said, there's people that don't play ranked team games and they hate to play it. They just don't play. I don't think I have 5 team games in 2026 if I'm looking back. Even though I queued up by mistake for team games when I was trying to snipe Hera and Yamato playing together. So I got a team game by mistake. I don't think I have 5 team games played. Now, if I'm a player and I don't read the handbook, I don't know that I have to play those 5 games, right? So that's all. Yeah, but if you're going to play in a tourney, you do it. I would read the handbook. Like I said, I'm not defending the players. Players fucked up. I think the communication between us and the players that fucked up could have been better if maybe we would have caught it in time. In time, meaning before the deadline, of course. But like I said, there was an issue with the API, and we had to manually check every time when we wanted to check. We had to manually do it for all the players, which are like over 130. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I hope all of this is going to kind of like just I hope we're going to be able to laugh in a week about it, because I certainly was not laughing a couple of days ago. And exactly, there's money on the line. Exactly, but they didn't know. And it's their fault they didn't know. It's absolutely 100% they didn't know. It's their fault. But again, I wanted to forgive them. And it's not, guys, when I'm saying I wanted to forgive them, like this, now I'm talking from my personal opinion. I'm a host. My job is to do this. Well, not do this because like my job is to entertain you guys. Is to present you the games. Is to cast the games. I don't think I'm entertaining you guys too much right now. Uh, Oni and Vitality do at least. Vitality is one of the team's potential bastard. That's what we were talking about here. No, Vitality doesn't. uh, no, maybe, but I'm about to host an admin. I'm not an admin. I'm not an admin. Yeah. So let me go back to that. I was saying that I'm a host, right? My job is to be here, entertain you guys, present you the games, talk about the tournament. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum. Um, I shouldn't even interfere in this stuff. But I did in this situation, and that was my opinion. There were other admins that had different opinions. Like I said, we didn't take this on a whim, as a lot of people accuse us of. We discussed this for days. Yeah. How did Vitality not read the handbook for attorney? They are part sponsoring. That's so silly of them. Part, like, they're helping with the finals. Like, again, this is something that I'm also wanna. I don't play Counter-Strike, Ahmed. Welcome. That's also something that I want to touch to talk about because yeah, I mean they're not sponsoring the event because that would be a direct conflict. So Vitality is basically flying and paying the accommodation for the people that make the finals, basically. We can't call them sponsors. Like, they're to some extent, but only of the final. And this tournament is bigger than just one single match, right? You'd love to see it though. Would you? You have to say you read the handbook on sign up. I think it's part of the form, yeah. I think it's part of the form. Like, it's a 2 pages form. They fucked up, guys. They fucked up. They fucked up, but it's 5 ranked games that I think they can still get in and before their first match. What amazing content can we unlock for those $1,800? This $1,800 is going for more hosting stuff. When I'm saying more hosting stuff, I'm talking strictly about the fact that I don't have a lot of production to work with. So I'm trying to work with some video editors to have like prettier thumbnails and help me with the interviews with the players that I'm going to prepare for at least the first division. So we have clips in between the games where we ask the players different stuff. I'm going to be spending AI ChatGPT. I wouldn't want that. If possible, I wouldn't want that. Now, I am willing to put a lot of time and effort into this as well. But that time and effort is going to be a lot of them. a lot of Googling, a lot of YouTube, how to merge two freaking clips. I don't know. It's going to be a lot of that work, basically. And as much as I would love to do it, I can't take a lot of the time to do all of that without streaming, for instance, and without, like, how do I put this? Without being paid, if that makes any sense. Because, like, okay, I'm doing it for me and myself, but I'm also doing it and I'm struggling for the tournament. So, yeah, basically, I think I said this before, but as a host from Microsoft, I take $0 from World's Edge in terms of production. So everything that I want to do myself extra or put into my stream is my work. Because basically it's considered that hosts do or make enough money off of hosting a tournament from donations, subscriptions, etc., etc. And they're not being paid like the admins and so on. Hosts get paid in exposure. Very much correct. Very much correct. I agree. In the same time, exposure doesn't pay bills. You pay for your no website, like that's the thing. Production costs, that those $1,800 are production costs for me and my stream. For this stream, the website had a budget, the trailer had a budget, the logo had a budget, admins have a budget, map pack creator has a budget. That's it. Casters, no. No. That's what I'm saying. That I don't have a budget, so that's why, because it's like I said, it's considered that the host's payment comes from exposure and from subs, ads money from the tournament, revenue, etc., etc. Now, it's probably correct to some extent if you think who the hosts are in our scene. I'm thinking T90 Mem. It's probably the case for them. I don't think any other hosts are gonna make that. I don't expect to make that much, and even them I think put dono goals and sub goals because like it's understandable, you know. So here I have the chat on the right of the camera. On the left, I was thinking to put some sub goals as well, maybe for the main event. Maybe for the main event we can have some nice ideas brainstormed. I was thinking about some giveaways of merch, some giveaways of key Steam keys for the base games and for a couple of DLCs. Maybe we can put a goal of a 24-hour stream. Open to ideas. In the meantime, I think I can try to get a migration game going. Yeah, I thought about this three for now. Well, for Danny to play Counter-Strike. Oh boy, oh boy. How old are you? I'm 30. Undistracted. I don't doubt it. So, this being said, I think I'm going to be playing a game. Or do you guys wanna? Who's R1? It's okay. Brackets. No, R1. Ah, it's not R1. It's a round one. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Yeah. No, because we have okay, but I can understand that being confusing. We have a team called R1. Um. So 1 sec. My brain froze. I don't want to play 4v4. I don't want to play 4v4. I want to play 1v1 migration. Guys, like I said, last couple of days were tough. These things are never nice to deal with, but I'm starting to regain my hype. So and so, bit by bit. I hope you guys are too. And I hope we're gonna have an amazing tournament. Now, I want to play a couple of 1v1s. Do I even have the scene of a game only here? Yeah. We still have 1 hour and a half. I want to check a couple of things. I want to check for a couple of things. Guys, you have to remember when it's 9. You have to remember me to message the players to start drafting. I'm an admin today as well. Poggers. Are you a professional player? No. Hey, Sir Baron, how's it going? My hype did never left, but I have to deal. I didn't have to deal with that. Yeah. If you need a bias caster for when the R1 boys are playing, let me know. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Who's inviting me? I'm not playing 1v4. Ahmed, I'm not playing 4v4s. I want to play 1v1 migration. Queue up, homie. Queue up and face me. Face me on the ladder. Go. I'm afraid. Don't be afraid. You should be. Nah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. These are chill games, like chill evening games. You know? Only thing you have to lose is Elo. Yeah. Elo doesn't matter. Copium. We got Malay.
Siap. Aku marwat.
That's pretty decent.
Aku pengerti. Apa syasana ia baginda?
Are those stragglers?
Aku pengerti. Aku
Ooh.
apa syasana ia baginda? Swasti.
Somewhere around here would be a good TC spot.
Baginda. Aku pemangun siap.
Sure.
Pemangun gedung.
Aku marwat.
Picking Genghis Khan. Too bad, 2 AM here. Good luck in your own front and have fun casting the matches later. Thank you. Thank you, Astinox. Means a lot to me. Thanks for all the support. Surely ships are not gonna get stuck in there, right? Chat? Ooh, we know our opponent is. That's good to know.
Aku pemangun gedung.
Wait, can't I do this? Something like 30? Ooh, I can actually. That's nice.
Swasti. Aku panumbang kayu.
His TC is so close to the water. I can eat that with galleys.
Aku Tuhan guru.
Apa syasana ia baginda?
Aku marwat. Aku akan marwatnya.
Siap. Aku marwat. Swasti. Aku panumbang kayu.
Also gonna look for the dock. There's a landlock here. Okay, okay, okay.
Siap. Aku
Apa
pengerti.
syasana ia baginda?
Hey, Rima. How's it going? Hope you're doing alright.
Swasti. Aku marwat. Siap. Panumbang kayu. Aku pemangun. Apa syasana ia gedung.
Oh, there's a tap here down there. Would be nice to go get it.
Aku panumbang kayu.
Aku sesarawan.
And are you married? Yes. You're Catherine Brazilian Dynasty. 10 out of 10. Thank you.
Swasti.
Appreciate it.
Aku Tuhan guru. Siap. Apa syasana ia baginda?
I'm happily married for 1 year and a half.
Aku sesarawan.
Swasti. Siap. Tuhan guru. Apa syasana ia baginda? Aku Tuhan guru.
I hope so too, Rima.
Aku panumbang kayu.
I hope so too. I think I enjoyed my time.
Swasti.
Being invited to other land tournaments would mean a lot to me. I would get
Siap.
more ambitious about my projects. I would get more ambitious to be a better caster. I should have those ambitions regardless, right? But it's different. It's different when you see it paying off, you know? I don't think I will be... No.
Swasti.
So the thing with the garrison, guys, so I think they only got like their big casters.
Apa syasana ia baginda? Siap. Aku marwat.
I don't know, dude, because like
Gedung.
they're struggling with sales and they're panicking, but they're also like miles away of having the tournament close anywhere, anytime soon, I mean.
Aku pengerti. Apa syasana
So they're saying
gedung. Aku Tuhan guru.
that they're waiting to see how their sales will do. Tarana, tarana. But then again, like,
Aku panumbang kayu.
Aatrox was invited, so it's not like you only invited only the big casters. I don't know. I don't know I think the casters already have been invited. Most of them.
Iya. Aku tuha buru.
I don't think I have any chance to be invited
Baginda. Swasti. Aku marwat. Siap. Aku pengerti.
as a caster at the garrison.
Aku
Swasti.
tuha buru.
4 months away, no worries. Yeah, but like they're panicking. They're panicking big time. How long was Brazilian Dynasty with the tickets? They haven't they launched the tickets like
Iya.
2-3 weeks before the event. Like, what are we even talking about here?
Aku tuha buru.
Again, passes are like 250 euros. And inflation hit hard as well in Europe. Like,
Siap. Aku tuha buru.
even if you do want to go, it's expensive as hell.
Swasti. Aku pemangun gedung.
But yeah, so when it comes to the 3v3, the league
Iya.
final will be
Tuha rawa.
live at the garrison.
Aku tuha
And it's going to suck a bit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's going to suck a bit because I'm going to have to
sasananya baginda.
watch my tournament, my own tournament, you know,
Apa syasananya baginda?
from the couch.
Swasti.
Iya.
It sucks, doesn't it?
Aku pengerti tuha buru.
Aku tuha marwatnya. Siap. Aku tuha rawa.
But it's okay. I mean, oh my god, that's such a bad.
Apa syasananya? Aku penggali tambang.
That's such a bad mining camp. You're not gonna cast it from home?
Iya. Aku pengerti.
Maybe I will, but like, I mean,
Iya.
if the LAN is casting it, I don't know. I will if I'm home. So I also got an invitation from a friend to go visit him during Thanksgiving. And I might accept it. I haven't said officially yes yet. I haven't bought any tickets.
Swasti.
Feels like a part of me is still kind of waiting to see like the garrison and stuff, but
Siap.
yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a thing.
Iya.
Aku penggali tambang.
Aku pemangun gedung.
Let me make another dock first of all.
Apa sasananya baginda? Aku tuha rawa.
We'll see. We'll see. Let's just concern ourselves first with the main event because the main event is it's a banger,
Tambang kayu.
Siap.
or at least I hope it will be.
Aku akan marwatnya. Swasti. Apa
Aku
sasananya
penggali tambang.
baginda? Siap.
Aku penggali tambang.
Iya. Siap.
Aku akan marwat.
Swasti. Siap. Apa
Aku
sasananya
panumbang. Iya.
baginda?
Aku panumbang kayu. Ya,
Sure, it will be fantastic. I hope so.
Apa syasananya?
I really hope so, homies.
Iya.
Iya. Aku penggali tambang.
I would really need another I don't know where this guy's
Apa sasananya?
dock is.
Aku penggali tambang. Swasti.
Siap. Apa syasananya? Aku pemangun gedung.
Aku penggali. Apa sasananya baginda?
I might even want to go get another.
Aku pemangun
Siap.
gedung.
Aku penumbang kayu. Swasti. Aku tuha buru.
Apa syasananya?
Siap. Siap. Aku penggali tambang. Iya. Siap. Apa sasananya baginda? Siap. Aku penumbang kayu. Iya. Siap. Aku tuha buru. Aku tuha rawa.
Apa syasananya? Aku akan marwat.
I don't know about my plans here, guys. I think I would really like to go slap a tower. Oh, he's panicking. Oh, he's big time panicking.
Aku pemangun gedung. Iya.
Slapping a tower here would make a lot of sense.
Apa sasananya baginda?
Oh, this homie doesn't want to work. Okay, well, that's kind of rude, if you ask me. Oh, that's good, actually. That's good stuff, because... Oh, no, no, it ain't.
Aku pengerti. Aku penggali tambang.
Apa sasananya baginda?
Apa sasananya baginda?
Siap, aku pemangun gedung. Iya. Swasti. Apa sasananya baginda?
Aku penggali tambang.
Aku
penggali tambang.
Yasa aku baginda.
Iya, aku penggali tambang.
I can go up.
Aku penggali. Apa sasananya baginda?
Do we think he's gonna make mangonels?
Apa sasananya baginda? Aku penggali tambang.
Guys, I don't think this dude... Ooh.
Iya. Siap. Iya, aku merawatnya. Iya, aku penggali tambang.
Siap, iya. Aku akan merawat. Aku penggali tambang.
It's okay, I have another gold here. That would not be an issue.
Aku panumbang. Iya.
I killed a villain, that's great. I killed 2 villains? Whoa, that's value already.
Aku akan merawatnya. Swasti.
Aku akan merawatnya. Iya. Aku mengerti.
Iya. Apa sasananya baginda?
Apa sasananya baginda?
Siap, aku pengerti. Siap.
Siap. Apa sasananya baginda?
Iya. Siap.
Iya. Aku pemangun gedung.
Apa sasananya baginda? Siap, 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 siap. Siap, siap, siap. Aku Tuharawa. Siap.
Aku pemangun gedung.
Try to compete in Birdside Rumble? I don't think so. I don't think so. It would be fun though, probably. But I'll be very busy with the league.
Mengumpulkan. Siap, aku mengumpulkan.
Yasa aku baginda. Tapi siap. Aku pemangun gedung.
Siap.
Apa sasananya?
So I think my eco is much better.
Apa sasananya baginda?
Oh, she wants to go there.
Yasa aku baginda.
I might struggle with the scouting, probably.
Iya, aku angkat senjata. Maju, iya baginda. Tapi aku pengerti. Angkat senjata. Apa sasananya baginda? Iya baginda.
Could also make a transport.
Aku yasa di baginda. Benar. Iya, maju. Swasti. Aku pemangun gedung.
Apa
Aku
sasananya
pemangun
baginda?
gedung. Yasa angkat senjata.
Siap, 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 siap. Iya. Siap.
Guys, I don't know where the monks are.
Siap. Aku panumbang kayu.
Oh, monk. I only have that one. Okay.
Mengumpulkan. Swasti.
Swasti.
Siap, siap.
Iya baginda. Aku pengerti.
Iya. Apa sasananya baginda? Siap. Aku Tuharawa.
If I would be able to go...
Yasa tapi baginda.
Siap.
Here, that would actually be fantastic. Because a fast imp from here, from him, I mean, could be a lot of troubles for me.
Apa sasana baginda?
Aku penumpang kayu.
There's the workshop.
Swasti. Aku pemangun gedung.
Sasananya baginda. Aku penumpang kayu.
Hey, T-West.
Biasa. Aku akan merawat benar. Apa sasana? Aku pemangun gedung.
Aku pengatur penumpang kayu.
Biasa putra baginda.
Oh no, he's here. What?
Aku penumpang kayu. Aku penumpang kayu.
Tidak benar. Apa sasananya baginda?
Siap. Aku marwah. Siap. Aku penumpang kayu.
Ranges are gonna fall here.
Swasti. Aku pemangun gedung.
Iya. Siap.
Apa sasananya baginda? Aku mengerti.
Oh, we're omega booming here.
Apa sasananya baginda? Siap. Swasti. Aku pemangun gedung. Aku pemangun gedung.
Aku marwah.
Iya. Siap. Swasti. Aku pemangun gedung.
Apa sasananya
Aku penggali.
baginda?
Aku pemangun gedung. Aku pemangun gedung. Siap. Aku pemangun gedung. Iya.
Aku akan merawatnya. Apa
Apa
sasananya
sasananya?
baginda?
Aku pandang kayu.
Siap.
Aku penggali tambang.
Iya.
Just to me that we need.
Aku akan aku pemangun gedung. Aku pengerti. Iya, aku mengerti.
Iya. Aku pengerti. Siap.
Ya, aku penggerti sasananya baginda.
Oh, I don't have a horse collar. That's bad.
Sasananya baginda. Siap.
Siap. Iya. Aku marwah. Iya.
Aku penggali tambang.
Apa sasananya baginda? Aku pemangun gedung. Aku pemangun gedung. Iya baginda. Aku mengerti. Iya baginda. Iya baginda. Iya baginda. Aku mengerti. Tapi
Siap. Aku penumpang kayu. Siap.
I saw that workshop garrison, so GG. Score was looking really tough. Or the same, you know? Oh. Maybe he just had a bad start. Oh my god, I have almost... Well, it seems to be a tough game for him. I wonder what had happened. It feels like the Bass Castle was too tight. Hey, Kita. How's it going? Okay, still time for one game, and feels like time for one game until I can message the players to start drafting. Never managed to catch your streams, time zones, yeah. Same. I feel like I haven't seen you streaming in forever. Hey, Hagbart, how's it going? Yes, let's go. One second, I'll be right back. Hey, sausage. Sorry, I was away. How we doing? Islands, let's go. Yeah, I was hyped for migration as well, but nope. Nope, can do, homies. I got random. She back. I'm sorry, you guys waited a bit. Party? Guys could have partied while I was gone. Mongols! Horse pick, I'm losing this game. I just know it. Mongol pickers are a different type of hell to play against. You're good. Great to hear that. Ooh, but we do have some water, so maybe there's a chance. Tiny chance. Yeah. Holy moly. Got the streams in a row, Chupta. 150 of them. Oh, we're boarding. We're boating, all right. Where are we taking wood from, though? We're boarding, yeah. Are the best to beat? Yeah, but the thing is that I don't usually beat them. In a Mongol mirror, I think my chances of survival are 20%. Good night, turnip. Or saying good night as in, like... Good night. As in hello. Just go FC Mangadai. I have to review a game on stream where I lost to 1500 the other day. We both went FC Mangadai. I had the better timing. I had more numbers. Just put a university down. Got ballistics instead of numbers. And with 3 Mangadai, he was beating 8 of mine. These players can micro. Like, I can't. What a loser. Me? Yes. I was losing. I lost. 27 fat puntos atomic. 27. I think that was the day that I had gotten 1800 as well. Why 0 out of 10? What 0 out of 10? Sub count? I didn't stream today. This is my first stream. It is at 0 out of 10. Now it's at 5. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Nice. How was your day, guys? How was your weekend, even though weekend's not over? Also, who are you rooting for in the World Cup tomorrow? I have so many things to talk about. You guys are not talking to me. It was smoky. Yeah. I'm moving my brother to a new place. Is he far away from you now? Is he not too far away? Fifth floor? Oh god, oh god. I just hope Argentina doesn't win. Yeah, I heard there's a bunch of stuff with Argentina. Same city, but still huge. Of course, of course, of course. I was just wondering if he's close to you or anything. Guys, should I make a barracks? I think I'm gonna make a barracks because usually these pickers are going very heavy into military. And I'm gonna die to scouts otherwise. Oh, he finished streaming? Yeah, I think he was still streaming when I started. Poor England. Catching strays here. Get it! Homie didn't find all of these sheep. What the hell? Here, I need some moss. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. See, the pickers. They're not doing absolutely anything else other than just microing this entire military back to back to back to back. Oh.
Timo. Амар минь дүүчин.
захир за модчин
Тимо.
барилгачин
Захир. Бидний болгоё.
бэлэн байна
Бэлэн хий гүйцэтгэе.
амар мэндүү барилгачин
Тимо.
I mean, she deserves to die.
Бэлэн хитлээ гүйцэтгэе.
бэлэн байна
Тимо. Хитлээ гүйцэтгэе.
Захир. Модчин. Модчин.
Бэлэн хитлээ гүйцэтгэе.
Амар минь дүү.
барилгачин
Тимо.
Бэлэн байна. Тимо. Барилгачин. Захир. Тим болгоё. Модчин.
тийм үү захир тийм ээ болгоё
Шаалсан. Тимо.
бэлэн байна амар мэндүү модчин
Бэлэн хитлээ гүйцэтгэе. Бэлэн. Тимо.
захир за барилгачин
Хитлээ гүйцэтгэе. Бэлэн гүйцэтгэе.
Амар минь дүү. Модчин. Бэлэн байна. Барилгачин.
Хитлээ гүйцэтгэе.
Барилгачин.
захир тийм ээ болгоё
Oh, chat, I need the market.
Захир.
зүйтэй барилгачин
Тимо.
амар мэндүү болгоё
Бэлэн хитлээ гүйцэтгэе.
бэлэн байна барилгачин
Шаалсан. Тимо. Хитлээ гүйцэтгэе. Шаалсан.
Амар минь дүү. Модчин. Захир. Тимээ.
захир амтэн бичээ
Тимо. Хитлээ гүйцэтгэе.
амар мэндүү тийм үү
Бэлэн байна. Модчин.
бэлэн байна юм ээ барилгачин
Тимо. Хитлээ гүйцэтгэе. Бэлэн.
тийм үү барилгачин
Шаалсан. Тимо. Хитлээ гүйцэтгэе.
захир амар мэндүү барилгачин
Шаалсан. Бэлэн. Тимо.
бэлэн байна
Амар минь дүү. Барилгачин.
тийм ээ болгоё
Бэлэн. Хитлээ
Oh, he's dead.
бэлэн байна
No, he's not. Homie lives to
Шаалсан.
see another day.
Dabasчин барилгачин
Бэлэн гүйцэтгэе.
амар мэндүү тийм үү
Oh, this is walled even. Oh, poggers. What the hell?
Бэлэн.
бэлэн байна амар мэндүү
Бэлэн байна. Барилгачин.
Шаалсан. Тимо. Хитлээ гүйцэтгэе. Байлдаан
Boop.
гүйцэтгэе. Бэлэн. Тимо. Хитлээ гүйцэтгэе.
Oh god.
захир бэлэн байна
Шаалсан. Хитлээ гүйцэтгэе.
засварчин
Fuck! Run!
Тимо. Бэлэн. Хитлээ гүйцэтгэе. Шаалсан. Гүйцэтгэе. Бэлэн.
тийм үү тийм ээ барилгачин захир
Барилгачин.
Шаалсан. Гүйцэтгэе.
Matching. Bitimban. Timo. Matching.
Upshot.
Zaffer. Amormindo. Zaffer. Timo. Bitimban.
Oh, shoot.
Amormindo. Matching.
I need +2. A monk.
Timo. Amormindo. Bitimban. Matching.
And scorpions, my homies. Oh, shoot.
Zaza. Bitimban. Zaffer. Amormindo.
Another goal somewhere?
Zaffer. Timo.
Someone? Anyone?
DJ.
I need to,
DJ. Amormindo. Bitimban. Bardachchen. Amormindo. Bardachchen. Bitimban. Zaffer. Timo. Matching. Zaffer.
wait, what was that alert? I have a different one for the, ay. For the follows and no one followed anyway.
Bitimban. Amormindo. Timo. Bardachchen. Bitimban. Bardachchen. Zaffer. Bardachchen.
boy. That's it. Another one here. Sorry, another one. That's it.
I think my castle has to be in defense.
Amr Mindu. Barbarchen.
Ah, that's not a good idea. But hey, if we're sending all the boys
Sitting back.
without style,
Amr Mindu. Timu.
ah,
Amr Mindu. Di Botoyo. Sitting back. Barbarchen. Sitting back. Barbarchen.
fuck. Oh my god. Not paying attention to that.
Barbarchen. Timu. Amr Mindu.
Surely 12, 7, 2. Okay. Fuck. Chat. Are we cooked?
Timu. Matching. Amr Mindu. Zakir. Amr Mindu. Timu.
Yo, why did you all garrison here?
أمر من
Oh, fuck, we're cooked. Oh, fuck, we're cooked big time. Ay. Thorny, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Nah, we're cooked. Like, we were cooked as soon as I saw the Mongol picker. We're never cooked. We're always cooked. Yo, what's up, Axel Hoggish Boggin? Hey. Hello. How you doing, homie? Bloody Mongol pickers. I know. It was kind of close, though. Nah. It's getting into my head. Like, whenever... Oh, shoot. Wait. There's a question. Fuck! Oh, no. One second. There's a question. Where's the handbook? Important links. Handbook. Matchup. Da-da-da. Higher city team hosts both draft teams may not repeat any of the suggestions during the set. Fuck, I missed where this was. Could you confirm whenever the higher seeded team is supposed to create a game lobby and host this match during map and hero drafting? Correct. Higher seed hosts both map draft. Oh shoot. I have a game, chat.
Да, заждите. Приказали. Заждите.
I was in the middle of a response here. I said higher seed hosts both map and civ draft. Players need to agree on a server and host a lobby. All the players are responsible of checking the lobby settings. 2 minutes. Back delay. This and allow spectators. Okay. Hit that with a fat pause. Yeah, I'm sorry, but like for this for this set I don't have admins. Because like they're sleeping.
Yes.
So I kinda need to do both. Wait, did we get migration? Almost. Lol.
Тотчас правильно. Собирательница. Ас готова. Тотчас сделаю. Зыждительница.
This screen.
Да, здесь.
Собирательница.
Приказание. Ас готов. Правильно. Приказание. Сделаю. Охотник. Да.
Big demo energy. Oh. Oh, chat.
Приказание. Ас готов.
I don't even think I have time for this game. Like, why am I even queuing up like this? I have time for a game. It's gonna be a quick one. Half an hour.
Ас готова.
Easy.
Ас готов. Да.
Лесоруб.
Slavs Chinese, though. Oh my lord. I will have you know that I'm not a big fan of them.
Зештитель. Зештитель. Да.
Civ matchup. I will have you know. Okay?
Приказание.
Just like we gotta FC this
Ас
out.
готов. Правильно. Охотник. Тотчас сделай. Приказание.
Да.
Да. Ас сделай.
Strong with Slav versus Chinese. Everything. It's a water map. They just have everything better, I'm afraid.
Здравствуй. Зештитель. Зештитель.
Приказание. Да, правильно. Ас готова.
Лесоруб.
Здрав.
They have the pesky fire lancers.
Ас готов. Приказание. Да. Лесоруб. Зештитель.
Okay, chat, but am I getting baited with... I think I'm getting baited. There's no deep fish.
Сейчас сделай. Ас готов. Зештитель. Да. Граф. Охотник. Приказание. Ас готов. Охотник. Приказание. Ас делаю. Граф.
Ас делаю.
Да. Ас готов. Да. Да. Граф. Сейчас да. Делаю. Зештитель. Зештитель. Ас готов. Зештитель. Приказание.
Oh, shoot. Pepperoni. He's making a dock. I don't think dock is the way to go.
Охотник.
I don't think so.
Приказание.
Am I wrong? Am I right? We'll see. What if I wall his ass in? And it's just... I'm gonna force him to make navy.
Да.
You know what?
Зештитель. 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 Зештитель.
I'll wall his ass in.
Охотник. Здравствуй, собиратель. Да.
Собирательница.
Приказание. Делаю.
Forward dock though?
Приказание. Охотница.
Ас готов.
And force him invest into water? I could.
Здравствуй.
Собирательница.
Приказание.
But then I'm forcing myself investing into water as well, you know?
Да, собирательница.
Приказание. Да. Здравствуй. Да, делаю. Зештитель.
Здрав будь. Зыждительница.
Ас готов. Зештитель. Собиратель. Да. Зештитель. Приказание. Ас делаю. Зештитель. Здрав правильно. Да. Зештитель.
I feel like this is an awful build order.
Ас готов.
I should have went up later.
Приказание. Собирательница. Собирательница. Собирательница.
Let me see what are my players doing. Oh, they're drafting. Look at them. 30 minutes before the set. Professionals.
Аз готова. Да.
Now, chat, just pray for everything else to go smooth.
Собирательница.
And no other shit shows happening.
Да. Звезди.
I don't have my admins here, and I'm scared.
Собир.
Shoot. Okay, 1 second. We have Noel. Okay, we have the dress. Pum. I need to hop in on voice with them to watch their stream. 1 sec.
现在刚开始，我先把黑森林搬了，对面搬了一张游牧。
后面直接选。
Someone sub to 1 second. I'll be right with you guys. Yo, Rima, thank you. Thank you.
Start the game already!
So because
Yes.
Собиратель.
it's tough with the Chinese players to be on voice because they don't all have
Осторожно. Час сделаю.
discords, right?
Приказание.
Здесь лесоруб.
So what's happening is that at least one of them, their manager, has to have access to Discord. I don't know, VPN or some way. And he needs to be streaming his point of view on Discord.
Аз готова.
So any one of us at any point can just like if we think something is Susuke,
Приказание.
we can just hop on and see what's going on.
Да.
Приказание. Да. Собиратель.
So that's what I was doing. He tagged me to ask me if he set up his stream correctly. And I hopped in voice to check it, so that's what you guys heard.
Сделаю. Лесоруб.
Аз готова.
Sorry about that, and well, especially sorry to my opponent.
Да.
I keep pausing. Yeah, that's what you heard. Yeah.
Здрав лесоруб. Да. Собирательница.
Приказание. Собиратель.
Аз готова. Приказание.
I heard you speak Mandarin. Flawless Mandarin, you mean? Everyone, thank you so much for the 2 months of support. I appreciate it.
Ас готов.
Собирательница.
It is AM. Yeah. We're talking about 30 minutes from now. She. Yeah. Do I go back and stonewall chat?
Здравствуй. Да.
Fuck.
Здесь летит.
Feels like a terrible idea. I'm sorry, but this feels all like a terrible idea. I'm gonna force him to transport.
Приказание. Лесоруб. Лесоруб.
Приказание. Аз готова.
Да. Собиратель.
He could also transport. Yeah, but hey, 125 wood, you know.
Ас готов. Здравствуй. Тотчас сделаю. Зештитель.
The more walls, the more unlikable you become. I'm not even worried about being likable after the last couple of days.
Делаю.
I think after the last couple of days, a lot of people don't like me. It's okay though. It's okay. Yeah, exactly. I understood what he said.
Ас готов.
Don't worry about it.
Правильно.
And understood exactly. Unkillable. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Да, тотчас сделаю. Да, правильно. Приказание.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Ас готов. Сделаю.
The more unlikable I am, the more unkillable I am, though.
Тотчас правильно. Сделаю. Зештитель.
Oh, chat. I love you guys.
Ас готов. Приказание.
Зыждительница.
Да.
Да.
What if I punch that skull?
Здравствуй. Зештитель. Ас готов. Зештитель. Здравствуй. Делай. Зештитель.
More walls. What if I put this homie on auto scout? What if I...
Да.
Hmm.
Сделай. Мясоруб.
What if, chat?
Приказание. Да. Зештитель.
Да, зыждительница.
Приказание. Ас готов. Да, ас делаю. Зештитель. Здравствуй. Ас готов. Зештитель.
Приказание. Зыждительница.
Здравствуй. Зештитель. Да, сделаю.
He is...
Зештитель. Ас готов. Зештитель. Здравствуй. Да,
Is Street is he booming on that island?
Понятно, да.
приказание.
Oh, shoot.
Ас готов. Мясоруб. Да. А, тотчас сделаю. Докоп. Да. Тотчас. Тотчас сделаю.
Ас тотчас сделаю. Да. Ас собираюсь. К вашим услугам.
Приказание. Правильно. Зештитель. Ас готов. Прав. Зештитель. Приказание.
Ас
Зештитель.
готова. Да, лесоруб.
Здравствуй. Ас готов. Приказание. Зештитель.
Да, тотчас сделаю. Приказание, да, понятно. Военный господ, ваши услуги. Приказание.
Ас делаю. Зештитель.
Здравствуй.
Зештитель. Ас готов.
Военный господне.
I can't converse that horsey.
Тотчас сделаю.
That's weird.
Понятно. Ас
Приказание.
собираюсь.
Ас делаю. Зыждительница.
Oh, hello.
Здравствуй. Зештитель. Зештитель. Зештитель.
К вашим услугам. Приказание. Да.
Да. Закоп.
Здрав будь. Да, сейчас сделаю. Зыждительница.
Ас готов. Зештитель. Зештитель. Зештитель.
I can't help but notice
Приказание.
that I only have 2 TCs.
Да. Да. Ас собираюсь.
Здрав. Тотчас сделаю. Ас готов. Здрав. Правильно. Приказание. Зештитель.
К вашим услугам. Собираюсь.
Да.
Зыждительница.
Приказание. Здрав. Правильно. Зештитель.
Во имя Господне.
Ас готова. Правильно. Сейчас делаю. Зыждительница.
Ас готов. Лесоруб.
Да, понятно. Да. Тотчас сделаю. Приказание. Собираюсь. Понятно.
Homie might be cooked.
Тотчас сделаю.
Hey, Ancient Bolt. And he's going to run out of stuff, no?
К вашим услугам.
Да. Зештитель.
Приказание.
Зештитель. Зештитель. Ас
Да.
готов.
Зыждитель. Лесоруб. Да.
Okay. Okay. GG. He doesn't want to say GG to me. He's upset. I'm sorry for the pauses. I'm sorry for the pauses. But we take it and run. Yep. They agreed to use West US. Okay, 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 okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. There you are. Sorry. Editing was a 2-hour match. Yep. Welcome to the first match of the qualifier. Hope you guys are ready. I think it's going to be a nice matchup. Let me just check really quick. Sorry about the lighting. Everything's all over the place here. Oh, we have some lighting. Oh, flashbang. Flashbang coming to you guys now. Because here we are going to be seeing exactly the match that we're going to watch. Gonna hop boom 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 straight to bracket number 2, and it's CNZS 2 versus Club Olimpo Sports. Dong Heidi. Please, we're not gonna call him Dong. We're just not. We're just not. My eyes. I'm sorry. Seed 19 versus Seed 22. So quite an even matchup should be. We have Jonbei Joshi, and we have Sisi, and we have Dadaya. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Then we have Kid Melted Idiot, pretty much what I expected from this chat's mods. My only time back. Wait, what happened? Ah, you mean about the... Wait, Floppy, was that you? Was that you that I just played against? Also, I'm pretty sure Axel didn't mean it in any harm. But if it was you, I do want to say sorry about the pauses. I do have to cast a game and to admin it in the same time. And players had questions. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Axel didn't mean it in a harmful way or in a personal way, but I'm sorry, homie. Club Olimpo Sports is a team of Argentinians. We all know Rodrix. We've seen him play in the tournaments before. He's a solid player. So is Nahuel. Standby, Landy, and Lauta are going to be there as well. I see a player called X in the Discord, so I'm not really sure who that homie is. I'm not 100% sure who that homie is. Thank you, Jim. It's pretty exciting, right? First game of the qualifiers. In the meantime, they probably kind of started to... Probably be... No. Atomic, don't go there. Excited. Let me see, because they started to draft as well. So while that's happening, let me just go back there really quick. Oopsie. This was from the show match. This was from the show match. I can hide the drafts. I can take care of the scoreboard. I have 0 versus 0. CNZ2. CNZS 2 versus Club Olimpo Sport. Club Olimpo Sport. Can we just like call them COS? Because I don't think all of that is fitting in there. That's first thing. Second, Where's the league? The league logo. I thought I had all of this prepared. I don't know what happened. Why are my scenes messed up and all of that? Wait, my scoreboard now is on top of the... Yeah, now we're cooking. Man, this stream is only OBS simulator, I swear to God. It's okay, we're only midway. Through the sieves. Yikes. Maps, let me see. Boom. 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 I will have to check here really quick what's happening with the... Oof. Okay, yeah, this has to be here. Grand Barra. Sorry, guys. Any second now. Any second. Just fixing all of this stuff and I'll be with you guys in 2 minutes. I'll show you the Cato as well. He's with me. Chilling. Chilling. Feel like I need to move this a tiny bit more up. And probably try to center it as well. Frontline band? Man, these guys hate fun. What do you mean frontline band? Okay, those are the admin maps / bands. Grambara, frontline, and fortified clearing. And now... map... What even is this, man? Map best of 5. There we go. Everything set in place. Everything set in place, looking quite nice. But okay, I don't agree with that man, Axel. And the reason why I don't agree with that man is if you're going to go yeah, scroll a bit up in the mod zone. Scroll a bit up. Raiders, welcome guys. Welcome. Thunderbolt, thank you so much for the big raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a fantastic stream. I'm just about to change my title as well because we have the first game of the qualifier. Qualifier number 1, round 1, It's the first game of the league, dude. Yem Throne. Wait a second. Yem Yem? Wait a second. Wait a second. Hey, Zirak. Hey, everyone. Guys, welcome. I'm super hyped to see you here. I don't know how do I change my title on YouTube, dude? Okay, there we go. I found it. Boom. Boom, boom. Save. Guys. Good night, Thunder. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Just going to change to the cam really quick. Oh, you guys can see the cat. Why did I even change it to the camera? But he's here. He's here and he's ready to say hi. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Look how many viewers are watching you. But yeah, he's here. He's chilling on the desk. The scarf is so cute. He's the #1 sheriff on town. So, yeah, I wanna lay. And now I bother him, and now he wants to sit on my mouse. Okay, that's fine. But that's my monitor. Okay, well, whatever. Guys, welcome. Welcome. The league is a team game tournament, 3v3 league format. Kind of understandable, the league. I'm one of the hosts, along with Arbase and Sieste, which are the admins for the tournament. Yeah, check the website for more info, or leave them in the comments, leave them in the chat. I don't know if you guys prefer streaming on Twitch or on YouTube. I am going to be trying to stream all the matches on YouTube as well. Now I can't see my monitor because of him. Move, please. But yeah, I did have the YouTube chat incorporated here as well, so I can keep an eye on them. First set of the qualifier one, we're going to run 2 qualifiers, so the teams that didn't make it in the first one have a second chance. How is Vitality rank 8? Good question. They don't play team games rank ladder, and that was a good portion, I guess, a good proportion of the formula that we calculated the seating formula suggested by the unified handbook as well. So happens. There's seat 8. I think that's not very, not very fair. I think they're probably seat #1. But yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to briefly talk a bit about the tournament. Welcome you guys in. We do have the... Oops. I'm missing the stinger animation for some reason. OBS crashed so many times today. That something got lost in the sauce here. No, I don't. Okay. So, for game #1, this is the best of 5, by the way. Throughout the qualifiers, we're only going to run best of 5s back to back to back. And game #1 is going to be Grand Bara. Frontline, Fortified Clearing, or random admin pads. And then we have Arabia and Fortress Regicide for Team CNZS. And for Team COS, we have Cape of Storm and Team Acropolis. Generally open maps. Tiny bit of a close map there with a Fortress Regicide. We have Cape of Storms with some water action. But other than that, that's about it, basically. Capybara, Grand Bara. No capybaras. Man, only Onimaru signed up with Onimaru capybaras. Earlier, I was on this page. By the way, this is our website. Our website features a bunch of stuff. You guys have the homepage with a bunch of details about the tournament. Sorry about the flashbang. Have the handbook right there. The Twitch channel, of course. Registration. I don't think it makes any sense to be here anymore. And the tournament Discord, which I encourage you guys to join. If you want to keep an eye on the schedule and on the upcoming matches, you guys go to brackets. The brackets here, upcoming matches, boom, schedule. Tomorrow, also, a really, really nice thing here is that the matches are going to be in your local time zone. I was like, oh my god, look at the... Wait a minute, look at the admins, like, putting the scheduling in my time zone for once. Yeah, nope. Nope. Apparently, I'm not that special. So tomorrow we're going to have 2 matches. July 22nd is going to be a busy day. Swarm is making a comeback in the AoE scene. You guys have the brackets here for the first qualifier as well. And if you guys want to check the teams, you can do it. Here you can see all the registered teams. If you go, oops, I didn't even know you can zoom in. I didn't even know you can zoom in. Anyway, where's the zoom out? Cool thing is that if you also click on, you see CNZS versus Club Olimpo Sports. I click on the match, gives me the match details, gives me when it's scheduled, gives me the members. So that's really cool. Xerox, by the way, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if I said that already, but welcome in. Okay, time to go back to the draft and look a bit at the maps, at the civs. And I need to do a couple of things before all of this. I need to remove my enhanced graphics. Currently turning down the zoom helps. We'll see about that. Turn capture age. Keep an eye on the channel. Let me see if the players agreed on a server. I don't have an admin. I don't have an admin for this set. So turns out west to west. Okay. That's going to be the website, the server that they're going to use. "14? Hey, Frodo. Are you going to cast any match today?" Yeah, I'm just starting right now. I was just waiting for them to finish up with the draft. And I think they're already in the lobby. I'm just checking if everything is okay with their hosting. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. 6 players in the lobby. This is a best of 5. Round 1. Qualifier 1. One second. On time teams? Exactly. Look at these professional players, man. My attention span is really short when it's game starting. Any second now. Any second. I think players, all the players have to double check all the settings. And they're all the players are in the lobby, probably just like talking civs, talking a tiny bit of strategy here and there. Sounds about right. Yeah, don't worry about it, chat. Don't worry about it. Oh, X was actually IXM, maybe? I think so. Yeah, it makes sense. We're gonna have Noel, IXM, and Rodrix. This team is stacked. We have 2K4, 2K4, 2K5. Then we have CC, Dadaya, and Donghai with 2K4, 2K5, 2K4. Whoa, what's up, Hamby? There are two Bulgarian teams. Let's go, let's go. Hey, Kiki. Oh my god. My mods are here. Everyone's here. We're just waiting for you, Hamby, and then we can start. In my defense, I had no idea people were with an egg was an option. Yeah, someone got it the other day. There we go, guys. Thank you so much for the follow. Euro 050. We're in, boys. There's a 2-minute spec delay, though. World's Edge sponsored tournament. It's only fair. Gonna turn down my music. We're gonna switch to all professional here in a second. I still haven't played a game. Do you have the game at least? Because we were talking about some raffles. Some raffles with the codes. Grand Barra. 50 seconds left to go. Do I have everything? I can only wonder. I hope so. Are you guys ready? First game of the first qualifier of the league. Step 1, get the game. Watching. Should be in soon. Have a couple of seconds left. Hola, amiguitas. Saludos, tomaqueras. Bienvenido. Let me see those Argentinians in the chat. In the meantime, I'm going to talk to you guys while we get ready to start the game. 9 seconds left. We have the Chinese team with Burmese on the flank. Poles in the pocket. And, oops, Romans the other flank. Where we get the game. We have the game ready. Oops. Not Capture-Age. Capture-Age is like, I'm not starting this. CC is not loading in. Okay, we're fine. I just want to take 1 second to do this. Team Club Olimpo Sports. Okay. Olimpo. Okay, guys, game number 1. We're getting things started. Like I said, the Chinese team, CNZS, has CC on the flank playing as Burmese. Their pocket is Donghai with playing as Poles, and all the way the other flanks. We have Romans. Quite an unusual pick, I would call it. Romans on the flank, but hey, I'm all for it. I see 2 people on wood only. Kind of makes me think at an early aggression. We'll see about that. I also see a couple of walls towards the TC. So again, defense from an early aggression. The Roman player is going to directly face on the flank Nawel. Nawel is playing as the Vietnamese, so he knows exactly where everyone is, basically. No, their pocket is standby, playing as Burgundians, and all the way on the other flank is Roderick's Muisca facing Burmese. So now, I see Muisca facing Burmese. I have, you know, a fair question. How many monks are we going to see this game? Because I think we're going to see a lot. Roderick's is already going for some insane walls. Gotta take a second here and talk a bit about the civs, because Roderick is, like I said, playing against Muisca. He has settlements instead of his economic buildings. With one settlement, keeping place for lumber camps, mining camps, mills, etc. You only need one to go up to the next stage. Going up to the next stage costs half the gold, and on top of that, monks regain 50% faith 50% faster. So to me, this sounds like a by-the-book monk rush. Fast castle monk rush. I don't know. He doesn't even... He has one single settlement, and he's getting ready to go soon. He's going to face Burmese. Burmese, who is described as a monk civ as well. Infantry and monks, if I'm not mistaken. Infantry and cavalry. I was mistaken. However, everyone does know them as a monk civ. They have all their discounts from the monastery are 50% discounted. So I don't think he's going to mind being monk rushed. He can just make his own monks like expected on this map. The pockets are cavalry civs. Poles versus Burgundians. There's a couple of things to say about these two. Both have an amazing economy. You can go FC yourself. You can make a couple of scouts if you think you can do damage, but all of these civs basically are just rushing to get to the middle. There's so many resources to contest there, and you're just going to want a nice eco setup into a cavalry spam. Now, hey, War Kitten, by the way, welcome to the chat. Welcome, everyone. Are these real players or just a random match? This is my tournament that I've been talking about for the last 3 months. First game of the first qualifier. The league. Welcome. What do you mean random players? Thank you, Danny. Was not taken. Thank you. I hope it goes well as well. Poles would be happy to spam all of that cavalry after they set up their eco and after they get their unique technology in Castle Age that gives them 66% discount on all of their knights. Yep. A good day to be a pole and spam knights if you're going for that strategy. However, Standby with Burgundians would like to push on this timing as much as possible and take this to the late game because he has a lot of discounts on his stable technologies. He gets very cheap paladins. Okay, there's a couple of things going wrong with Burgundians. They don't have access to bloodlines, for instance, but they do get cheap cavaliers, cheap paladins, and cheap cavaliers even 1 age earlier in Castle Age. While I'm describing all of those, I do see that I'm getting to the other flank. The other flank killed a Vil already from the Romans. Romans opening a range, opening archers, a bit unusual. Sorry, I just don't know them. It's okay. It's okay for them. Don't worry about it. I was just being a bit dramatic, you know. In Danish defense, the tech tree used to describe Burmese as monk and elephant civilization. Thank you, Hamby, for acting in my defense one time. Appreciate it. Double range. Double range from Vietnamese. Blacksmith going already up. He's going to go heavy into archers. Now, is that okay? Sure, when you're fighting Romans on the flank and they're opening their own range. Romans don't want to be on range units. But you know what? Poles actually opened scouts here. Standby was kind of late with his units. He has a stable as well. But he was late to the party, and Nahuel lost a lot of units there. Okay. Oops, my game is sped up a tiny bit. Standby is just trying to get some value. The the green player is just trying to run into Nahuel's base, but I don't think he can without a mass of archers to protect him. He's going to just try to use his mobility, go all the way around. In the meantime, let's talk a bit about this map, where you see you have this line of trees that you do have to chop through to get through the middle, where there's so much gold. Just so much gold. It's important because in your base, you don't start with that much. 1600 here, 1600 here. Goes down quite fast, especially when you're investing into military. Ooh, green is advancing. He's almost in standby space. And I don't think they know about him. He's just gonna hit this wood line, but guess what? Standby is not there. He's moving on to gold now, though. So that might be something exposed for him. He is trying to wall with the TC, which is great. Gold is going to take a hit, though. In the meantime, we have Castle from Burmese in the middle. This is interesting because the way I thought this is going to be is just monks versus monks. I couldn't be more wrong. Maybe there's going to be some monks, but later on. For now, those scouts actually found damage in all the way the other flank. Like, how many villagers did Purple lose? 4 villagers. And counting, 5. A spear is finally doing his job, but oh my god, the Muisca settlements, by the way, heal the units. I mean, can heal them if they're dead. Power going up behind this market. Wow, what a waste of 125 stone. Right there. I like the walls. This is a lot of military. Roman players has to buy some time here. We have the poles going up to the next stage. Forging is in. Bloodlines is in. Those 3 scouts are still there. They could do more damage, guys, especially with this spearman getting weakened by the lion. I mean, Rodrix does have a couple of units in defense, but no Balkan arrow. It's in the queue. No crossbowmen. I mean, Rambai are starting to hit his wood line. There still is that castle in the middle, you know, from blue. And blue is getting a couple of relics as well, which you do want to snipe when your opponent is playing Burgundians. I completely missed the Roman archers sneaking into the middle and sniping a lot of the lumberjacks, and by a lot I mean exactly 1. Those 3 scouts still on the field. Light cavalry, cheaper for poles as well. Cheaper for poles. A second TC going up for him. More folwarks, more farms. Folwark, remember, replaces the mill, and all the farms built around it give you 10% of the food income immediately. That goes straight into your bank after it's built. So, great food eco, I'm telling you. It also has a margin error of 1 here. OCD people, look away. EC on stone, important, because what did I say about the poles? What did I say about the poles? I did say that they have access to Schlachta privileges, their unique tech in Castle Age, which gives them a lot of discount. And I also said that Burgundians get Cavalier in Castle Age, which he is getting. He is getting. And he's also, like, you're right, Danny. He is getting some gold income from all of that as well. Yes, Auto Farms put it perfectly around the folwark and is just beautiful. He's getting +2 as well, which is going to be important because there's so many units on the field. +2 won't help, however, against the monks. Monks are there. There's a lot of archers on the field from Dadaya as well. Crossbowmen, Balkan arrow coming in from Nawed as well. But where are they? He had a lot of them. They're in the middle. I think all of those... Oh no. I heard something dying. I think... Did he want to delete something here and he deleted a Veil instead? Not sure. Daddy, you're right, Daddy. Yes. Obama medal. Ooh, Lycav sniping a couple of monks. That's a really good move from Senbai to get the Lycav upgrade. Man, there's just so much military from blue, though. It's just crazy. Roderick's holding like a champ, holding the hill. There's a lot of military all downhill. Those Arambai, if they get close, especially with the mangonel in the back, they feast on all that military. Nawel is flaring the middle for his opponents. Redemption is coming in from blue, but what do you want to get with Redemption? There's no siege right now on the field. That was a pretty decent mangonel there. Lycav is just going to try to dive, especially for the monks. Monks, however, kind of wasted their conversion. I bet you wanted to have a couple of them against the Cavaliers. Cavaliers diving in, sniping all the siege. Good job from Nawel, going straight for the monks, by the way. We're looking at a very similar population, by the way. 198 versus 191. You know, not the best fight right there for the Chinese team. But hey, not the worst either. They still have some military on the field. They're so much more ahead in terms of eco, though. Evening, XOS Prime. Hope you're feeling better. I am, actually. I am. This is quite nice. I'm finally excited for the tournament to start. I've been through a roller coaster of emotions. Why is there an WR playing for this kind of team? Because I guess Wonders already has an A and B team that are full, and I guess he wanted to play as well, and he can sign up with them, even though he's part of Wonders, and he didn't have you know, space to sign up with other players. So this is important. This is important because, hey, those could break in. And they will. Nice quick walls from blue. Can he keep them in place though? Purple is here as well. Oh man, blue is going to suffer because those Cavaliers have +2 and they're going to run straight into his eco. And the castle in the back of his base. Bought 300 stone for that. More quick walls. There need to be some quick walls around the castle. Otherwise the castle is not going to go up. Hey Exile. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying the cast and the game so far. Why stack the castles? Well, this castle has only need for, well, had at that time needed to protect his gold and to get shot privileges, which he did get. But I completely missed. There was a lot of other action. Little did he know that soon he's going to need one in his base. Now we're going to have fully, I would like to say fully upgraded knights, but they're missing iron casting. They're missing the attack for green. Iron casting is missing from yellow as well. Also, yellow doesn't have bloodlines, but yellow has cavaliers, so 120 HP versus 120 HP. So they should be like a C-level team. Technically, yeah. But like, I guess Wonders didn't have any other players left. Times for Pole to shine. Times for Poles to shine. Here comes the Knight. Spent 21 on the field. The Cavaliers have been completely cleared up, at least from his base. But the archers from Nawil are going to start to become an issue. He has 36 of them on the field. He's getting thumb ring. But you know what? Tadaya has a lot of archers as well. Now, the only issue is that he is Romans. Wait, did he get ballistics? Ooh, he did get ballistics. Those scorpions are going to be affected by them as well. Well, affected. Benefit at the very least. I think Teal needs to bring all of his military here. Careful with the Cavaliers, Teal. Don't get caught. Teal, don't get caught. But it's okay, because green is here. Oh, but is green going to be in time? No. No, he's not. No, he's not. Those Cavaliers were on the hill and they just ate the Roman crossbowmen. He's going to try to kill as many villagers as possible, though. Now we're getting a tiny bit too daring with that castle. Military is getting closer. The Chinese team was on the back foot this entire time, but they're catching up. They're still ahead in eco, but not by much all of a sudden. Pop is still incredibly close, 311 versus 316. This is a very, very good game for, and a very good matchup for the first game of the qualifier, where we usually have, you know, one-sided matchups. It's a fantastic game to start the qualifier. I was like, look at Noel being cheeky with that gate, trying to stop the knights from going back. There's just so many monks from blue. All of those weak knights get so much value, though. No attack stance. Those scorpions are left with a couple more shots. Holy monk, yes, but it's also dangerous to have so many monks when there's just so many ranged units, because look at the monks in a bit here. They're fine. Siege is there to help. Imp on the way from teal, from green, and from purple. Now this is... I have an opinion here, and it's about green. I think green should have continued spam for a while. However, I think he is ahead enough to probably go up to the next stage. The thing with poles is that they don't get too much value from imp. They only get the Cavalier upgrade. Basically, they don't get +4. If you're going to go imp, it's probably better to just go trample damage, wing Hussar. Angry Cross, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate you. Big engagement just as imp hits purple. And purple has 23 crossbowmen. 19 of them are right here. Thumbring is in the queue, Bracer is in the queue, no chemistry on the way yet. Lost a lot of military there, managed to salvage a whole lot as well. He's only on 2 TCs. Standby coming forward with another castle as well. Imp is in the queue for both of the remaining players from the Argentinian team. Everyone from the Chinese one is about to hit the Imperial Age. Game is paused. Now, I'm happy that it's paused because I want to see... Oops. I think I probably do have that enabled. I turned off a lot of things from Capture Age. Because I'm just turning more and more things off to be able to have it not crash. Let me see if they need any assistance or something. I don't know why the pause. Let me just message. Hey, Landy. Welcome, welcome. Landy, you're part of the team if I'm not mistaken, correct? YRM by here. Surely they get shredded. He opened Fast Castle. Fast Castle, basically. So he needed a unique unit. Oof. Capture Age dying a bit. Wait a minute, what's going on? Wait, hello? What's happening? Roman's just going full Scorpions? I guess? Because, like, I was going to talk about that, you know? He was stuck on range units, and now he only has 2 CAs left. Roman CA is not something that you want to be on in the late stage of the game. Maybe switch to Cavaliers of your own? But, I mean, you have kind of like 3 cavalry civs in the end. Sorry guys, I'm dying here for no reason. Whoa, almost 60 Arbalester soon. It's on the way up to the next stage. Now will that is 30 seconds left. That's a lot of Cavaliers. That's a lot of Cavaliers. What are we doing? Are we jumping on those Cavaliers? Are we jumping on the archers? Ballistas coming in for the Roman player. Cheaper score PS or attacking faster, actually, I think. Yeah, 33% faster. They are cheaper by default. They're cost minus 50% gold. That's a lot of cavalry. Thing is, blue is kind of random units, but if you look at blue and purple, they kind of have the same score. Monk's pretty good. He's gonna get Elite Rembai. Elite Rembai is still decent if he gets... if they all get very close to all that group of military. Paladin for yellow. I mean, expected. There's a huge fight on the right flank. I feel like if you are the Chinese team and you see this push... Oh my god, wait a second. 20 heavy scorpions. Paladin for yellow, sure, but he only has 9 left on the field. Oh wow, they got shredded. I was going to say exactly what happened. I was going to say that if you see all of that, that 2 players are pushing on one side and you have only one defending, the other 2 players from your team have to go push. And right now, how is Team Argentina defending against, well, 50 Cavaliers? This might get ugly. This might get ugly. Green might catch all those Arbalesters, but like I said, there are Cavaliers that are missing +4. You just can't engage yet. Mangonels are not gonna help. Onager is in the queue. Bombard cannons would wreck. Bombard cannons would wreck, especially from Burgundians with 25% extra attack for the moment. We have a huge engagement right here. Onager is still on the way. Nahuel might... Nah, Nahuel is fine, dude. 44 Arbalesters just shredding everything. Guys, those Arbalesters have 73 kills on them. And all of a sudden, score is switching like crazy back and forth. Vietnamese have access to bomber cannons as well, by the way. I do like these random raids. I like them a lot. Got to this late game and no Polski Pala. Yeah, so I think Polski are good on winged Hussar right now. Holy box formation. And also no architecture. No masonry for the Vietnamese either. Oh, that's a lot of paladins. So who wins, guys? 32 scorpions or 25 paladins? Why are Romans not going halves here? Meat shield. Half scorp. Why not? Green is coming for some help though. There's still 16 heavy scorpions alive and 0 paladins. Man, like Nahuel is just ridiculous with 77 Arbalesters right here. Okay, here comes round number 2 of the paladins here. Raids, by the way, from Green. This is huge because he's been doing a great job. Like, he needs to do that because he can't necessarily directly push. Oh my god, Blue not noticing all of his vills committing suicide there. I also have to keep an eye on the on what's going on. Oh, there we go. Winged Hussars. Now, do we have Lechtic Legacy? Nope. Siege Ram. That I like as well. Full siege for the Romans. Yeah, Nahuel was able... Man, 97 kills on that big ball of Arbalesters. I like the bomber cats as well. Did he get siege engineers? Yes, he did. That's important. An extra range for the bomber cannons against all those scorpions. I don't know who's winning. I don't know either. But you know what? That's the beauty of this set. Of this game. Game is so close that we don't know who's winning. Yeah, I would really like to see Halberdiers from Teal. And there we go. Halberdiers in the queue. Last armor. There's the Lechtic Legacy that I was talking about earlier as well. Will he be in time though with the Halb? 7 seconds left. 7 seconds left. There we go. They're gonna dive straight for the scorpions. Halberdier's not attacking anything, unfortunately. Nahuel coming forward. Oh boy. He needs bomber cannons here. Oh, I think this is goodbye scorpions time. Green is coming here, but way too late. Way too late. Onager here is going to flatten a couple of Arbalesters. Not even, lol. I don't know why Capture is struggling so much, but hey. Here we are. We're at the 1.2 speed instead of 1.7, which is the game's... I thought there are still raids happening here. No, man, there's still raids happening here. That Cavalier, guys, one single unit has 16 units killed. Big engagement. Oh my god, there's just so many. There's 47 paladins from yellow and 14 more in the queue. It's just gonna go back and raid as well. He's trying. Blue kind of has to go back. There's also a push here from Teal, though. Wait. Wait. Are we doing this? How much gold is there left on the map? 60k still. Hola, fea? Tu madre is fair. What do you mean, Pedro? What do you mean, hola, fea? Oh. Couple of temple guards. Oops. Mixed in. I mean, it's just the cavalry battle at this point. I think it's just the polls at this stage of the game. Yes, raid and hope for the best, basically. Nah, Pedro's a homie. I know Pedro. I mean, it feels like the Argentinian team is going to push back. Rodriguez had enough time to bounce back. At this point, also, we're talking about late game. Says, right? We're talking Poles, Romans, Burmese versus Burgundians, Vietnamese, Muisca. Also, Muisca have an extra armor on the Arbalesters, don't they? Melee armor, that is, so it's just like perfect against the Polish cap. Couple of temple guards as a mid shield. He has 65 Arbalester as well. Elite temple guard, there we go. I mean, the two Arbalesters from Nahuel. He never lost those. Well, he lost some of those. Oh, the other ones are here. I think these are new ones, though. There's gonna be a push on the side from standby. What do you think about the Flemish revolution right now? I think it would be a bit of a trolling. Like, I think instead of 134 random militias, I think you want 20 more paladins, which he will have.
Sure.
Yeah, also, that's also an important aspect, potential bastard. Happy you brought it up. 65 arbs and 6 traps versus cracked terrain. Cracked terrain in the middle, all of it. So all the buildings take 25%. 25% more extra damage. Man, that was good damage from Blue with his onagers. Got rid of 2 trebs. Siege engineers coming in for all those onagers, but it just feels like they were on a timer basically, right? You have 143 military, 207. So I think they're still going to try to hold on, but it's just a matter of time. With this castle forward from Rodriguez, those 4 traps can just like move forward now. The Chinese team had started the trade, I believe. I see a couple of trade cards for the Romans. But how are you going to send your trade cards when all the back of your bases are just flooded by the paladins? I think we're going to have one final fight here. Green with 62 military left after already taking a big engagement. Just feeding more kills to Nahuel, man. Vietnamese Arbalesters. And that's it. A lot of siege behind all of this. A lot of bomber cannons. How many kills does he have? How much damage? 27 kills and almost 25k damage. Riba, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I assume this is going to be the last fight, and there we go. GG called by the green. Team Club Olimpo Sports are victorious. Man, let's have a round of applause here for the first game of the first qualifier. This was amazing. Like, the teams seem to be quite close in terms of skill. Even the score was very close throughout the entire game. Man, it was a really, really good game. We're going to take a look at the stats here in a second as well. We had 200, oopsie. 278 Cavaliers versus 432 Arbalesters. Most of them were Nawel's Arbalesters, right? 151 Scorpions. The second most produced unit from Team CNZS was Heavy Scorpions. Brother, Teal had a mission, and yeah. Stand by. Score lead in military. Why is that? Because he had an infinite ratio of raised buildings. However, the most of them were by Roderick's. Nawel, I don't think it's surprising to anyone. Best KD ratio, 396 units killed to only 229 lost. 95 army high, 95 Vietnamese arbalesters. 20 conversions from Burmese as well, not shabby at all. Poles, best eco, hand in hand with standby. Xero, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Rally Gold, nice job from Burmese, snagging the relics away from Burgundians, who unfortunately only got one. Burgundians get some food from their relics as well. So yeah, you probably would have wanted that APM check. 68, if I am more or less the same. 74 from Nawel. Apparently, you need a lot of APM to be able to micro. Hey, D90, thank you so much for the 22 months. Goat is here, guys. What's up? What's up? Nice first game. Nice first game. I'm actually extremely happy with the first game of the first qualifier. I couldn't be more happy. Usually in the qualifiers, you have these big stomps. Not the case. Teams seem to be very close in rating and in skill, of course. So the host of the draft was a Chinese team. They lost Grand Bara. And in terms of civs, we've had Muisca. This is gonna take me a while to find all of them. Okay, I see Romans, Burmese, loss. And Poles. Where is Poles? Poles is here. Okay. And for the Argentinians, we've had Vietnamese, second pick, Evan, Muisca, and Burgundians. Interesting strategy here, because if you guys look at the draft, you see the Argentinians with 2 civs from their top row and 1 civ from the second one, versus the complete opposite. You have 2 civs from the bottom row from the Chinese team, only 1 civ from the middle row. So they might have strategized there to use weaker teams civs, sorry. So kind of like not necessarily call it altogether a throwaway game, but still just like, you know, test the water, not use their best civs, and see what's going on. Guys, next game is going to be Arabia. They're 5 seconds away from starting. Enough time for me to restart my capture age. I'm very happy you guys are here, and I hope you are enjoying the games. Can you pay out the gamba? Did you really make a gamba and bet on it? Axel. Axel. Yes, and I bet on it. Today, of all days, when I have to not only cast, but also admin Ranger Jones. Thank you for the follow. Arabia is in. I don't have the logo visible on my own tournament. Oopsie. Too bad the admins are sleeping. I mean, good. I lost all my puntos. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lost your puntos. But you know what? This is going to be a long set. There's chances for you to make more puntos because you know what? Game number 2's here. We have a CC playing on the flank on Arabia as Malay. Great timing. I just know it's coming. 1 second. Can I not make all of these disappear? I can actually. Wow. Let's go. In terms of their pocket, we have Magyars. Great cavalry on Arabia, of course, can get more standard than that. All the way on the other flank, we have Portuguese. Discounts on their archers, good timings as well. Can even mix in some siege if they need to. Portuguese can just play even alone on their side due to, you know, the amount of archers that they can just absolutely spam. What is this S tier? Well, the tier of the tournament is based on the prize pool usually, at least according to Wikipedia. So yeah, S tier means prize pool higher than $30,000. I think that's the limit. Anyway, all the way on the other side, we have Nawel playing as the Shu. So if we've seen 97 arbalesters from Vietnamese, Shu have discounted technologies, discounted attacks at the archer range and the blacksmith. So I'm counting them. I'm counting them one by one this game. Second, I mean the pocket is Franks. Franks Magyars also can get more classic than this. And all the way on the other flank, we have Malians. Great Civ, especially until late Castle Age, maybe early Imp. It's your go-to timing Civ on a map like Arabia, maybe. Because you have a lot of options early on. And usually on Arabia, you have 2 ranges, archers into crossbowmen opening on both flanks, scouts from the pocket, a couple of scouts here, a couple of scouts there. Usually there will be, a 2v2 or a 2v1 on one side, and, you know, just a 1v1 on all the way the other side. It's going to be archers, Malians, great in that regard because of their university and ballistics timing. Up until there, they have a great eco as well. They drop more gold. They have discounts on their wood, on their buildings, sorry, in terms of wood. 18 pop Malay, yeah, 18 pop archers is just like the regular. However, from a civ like Malay, you wouldn't expect it, right? Isn't that too early? Can he even afford 2 ranges? Look at them. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. Waiting. There we go. There we go. 2 for the shoe as well. Stable going up from the pockets. I kind of like the walls here from green. Green has an easy to wall base as well, which the pockets usually would want to do. Like, it's just so easy for the flanks to start just walling around their resources. And also they do have the production close by. So if they want... You know what? I'm going to comment on the position of these ranges. I can understand you not wanting to... You wanting to make your berries protected. But I mind the ranges. Because it feels like you would have won them here, where your opponent is. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking. But yeah. Tower already on the gold. Like, CC is expecting to take damage here. And, well, he's gonna get straight up ignored. And now we're going to my point earlier about talking about Green's position here on the map. Because all the party is going to move straight into his base. In the meantime, Rodrix is suffering. Because Rodrix right now has 0 people on foot and 30 food in the bank. Berries, super forward. Can he take them? Well, not really. The scouts from the Magyars are here. Any vills? Yeah, he lost a villa as well. So it's 2v1 here. It's 2v1 here. Well, it's 2v0 because all of the military is forward and the scouts are in the wood line. Oh my god, standby did a fantastic job with those scouts. No wood line for green. Gonna have to go there probably. And that's not something that he wants to do. That's not safe. He wants CC's archers here in defense, and here they come. Issue with those archers is that they are slow. So those scouts can just run away to the next flank. It's a lot of military here. Rodrix is trying to hold by himself. Towers on the gold, a couple of farms. Rodrix's eco took a big hit just because he doesn't have access to food. He's 24 villagers, guys. 24 villagers. Compared to his pocket, who's at 31. 32 for the opponent's pocket. Vitality will be in this. Vitality actually has to play the qualifiers as well, since they... nobody's invited. And yeah. You guys have to keep an eye on the league's website. That's where you guys are going to see the schedule. So every time there's a qualifier game to cast this week, and in the next month, I'll be live with the qualifying games. For the main event, we're going to have a tidier schedule. Nice. I like this walls behind from standby. It's still a lot of military here, and he's going to have to face the exact same thing that they were performing into the opponent's pocket's base, and now in the opposite flank. Whoa, that's good damage on Teal. Failed the tower here as well. Could lose the stone if those scouts stay there and attack it. In the meantime, Rodrix is doing a good job, you know, chasing all that military. His pocket is helping him as well, deleting a couple of palaces, but for now, the Chinese team has the hill, and Rodrix will have to micro his heart out there. No, because this is awful. This is awful. This is awful. Not like this. Standby killed this game. 8 villagers, and we're minute 14. We have 39 army to 31. Quite close. 103 equal to 103? I guess they evened out the situation because Rodrix was so behind early on. So I guess now we're even. Now it's 29 bills to 32. Hey, look at Rodrix. Oh, no. Don't look at Rodrix. Oh, Caster Jinx. Caster Jinx. Hey, hey, she lives. Nope. No, I'm just going to just shut up, you know? Yeah, she lives in our memories. Yeah, so for the qualifiers is free scheduling. Up until the later rounds, the qualifying matches are probably going to happen in a Sunday and the round 2 possibly on a Saturday during the Saturday. Not 100. Don't quote me on that one. They have free scheduling for the first round because there's a lot of matches. But the more we advance throughout the qualifiers and throughout the tournament, the tougher, the stricter will be with the schedule. There's going to be a more... Man, stand by. Stand by. Frank Scouts, 11 vills killed this game and still counting. I see low HP vills. Nope. Low HP vills live to see another day. Or... Yeah. Since you advanced to Castle Age, and that's a problem right now for Red, for Nawel. Dadaya is, however, dealing with his own problems, you know? Sis is going to go forward. Nawel is almost the next stage. 24 archers versus 22 crossbowmen. Botkin arrow is in. It's just melee things, you know, melee timings. University going up, ballistics gonna be in. It is raid with ballistics is gonna hit on another level. What's he doing? He sees walls. He's going straight for the pocket. If the pocket can take a big hit, that would put their pocket, the Chinese teams, in a better spot. Because he already took a lot of damage. And you know what? Step number 1. Step number 1 is putting a tower on that gold. Yay, ads are over. I'm so sorry for that, War Kitten. You guys will have to remind me to run ads in between the games. That way, hopefully, we're not gonna get ads during the games. They're gonna dive here. They're gonna dive here. They're just a couple of foundations. And, I mean, Standby is going to take some damage. It's only fair after how much he has been doing. But my issue here for the Chinese team is, again, Nawel's 24 crossbowmen. Oh my god, double bit-axe for Rodrix on the way up to Castle Age. That doesn't seem great. But also, CC does have ballistics. Something that Red does not have. A lot of damage. A lot of damage in yellow space. Can only afford 2 knights. Yo, Dizzle, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. And look at that. Be Epic got one as well. Best caster. No, don't say that. Tina is watching.